Okay, guys, welcome. And as always, make sure that you are super comfortable. And we're not going to be doing any big movements tonight in our practice, so you can get nice and cozy. Always good to have extra blanket or a pillow for underneath your knees if your low back starts to bother you. And we're going to be working tonight with the Koshas. And you may or may not have heard this terminology before, but I wanted to mention it to you before we start our practice. Our practice is going to be more of a yogic type of practice. A lot of the visualizations we've done before, but we haven't done the koshas. And it's worth mentioning, and it's something that you'll hear maybe at the end of the practice if you're still with me. And so the koshas are described in the yogic texts, which are the Upanishads, as these 5 sheaths. They're basically metaphysical layers that surround the body, in particular the soul. And they work from the outside in, just like if you imagine the layers of an onion, or like those Russian nesting dolls. The sheaths or the koshas that surround the soul look like that in the drawings and the depictions of them. And the first one is the physical body, which is what we can see and feel: our muscles, our bones, our blood, our organs, anything that's part of our physical body. And then the second sheath is your energy body, which we access right at the beginning of our Yoga Nidra practice through focusing on breath, pranayama. This is your life force, your energy body. The third kosha is your mental body. And this is the thoughts and emotions that we have that are developed based on where we live, who our parents are, experiences that we have, opinions that we have about others and ourselves. This is the mental body. So we're moving from physical to energetic to mental. Coming even more subtler internally still, we move to the wisdom body, which is different than the mental body. Your wisdom body is your intuition, is your wisdom, is your perception of things. And this is a sense of knowing things as opposed to a learned experience. And then the fifth and final sheath or kosha, the inside of that onion that surrounds the soul, is your bliss body. And this bliss body is pure joy. It is pure being. It is our true nature. And it's always there, it's always accessible, but sometimes we forget that it's there. And so I thought I would just mention those 5 koshas. We're going to be touching each one of them as we move through our practice. And our intention tonight supports this sense of being, despite what's going on around us, despite what's happening in our heads and outside of our heads. And now close your eyes and quiet your mind. Be still. Let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax, trust, and just let go. We'll take a breath in together. So breathing in fully, inhale, and exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully, and exhale, let it go. Feeling a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. We'll now bring our intention into awareness. I exist beyond all beliefs. I live in the freedom of the being that I am. Maintaining this inner awareness, I invite you to gently begin rubbing your palms together. Feel the heat building in your palms. Keep rubbing, keep rubbing. And then when you've built up some heat, place your fingertips on your eyelids, the entire surface of the palms, touching your face. And start by massaging your face, fingers working from the eyebrows up into the hairline, making your way out to the temples and circling the fingers at the temples. Moving down to the joint of the jaw, along the jawline and to the chin. Massaging around the parentheses of the mouth, up to the bridge of the nose, and up and around the orbits of the eyes. Moving to the ears and massaging in front and behind the ears, and maybe even a gentle pull on the earlobes, feeling tension and holding just melt away. Squeezing the back of the neck and maybe even the shoulders, get a little squeeze here. And now once again, placing the entire surface of the palms on the face. Fingers gently touching the eyelids. Drop all expression from the face. Taking a deep breath in now. And let it go. And another deep breath in and let go even more. Eventually releasing your arms to your sides. Just feeling the impact flooding the whole body and the entire being, bathing in these sensations. Now follow my guidance as we take 3 deep breaths. Let's inhale together, filling the body up, and hold the breath in, closing off the throat. When prompted by the inner urging of the body, release the breath, slow and steady. Allowing the breath to return to normal after you exhale. Second breath in now, inhaling together. Holding the breath in, closing off the throat. Allowing tension to build, holding a bit longer, but without struggle. And when prompted, release fully. Expelling from the body whatever it no longer needs. Deep-seated tensions, leaving your body with the breath. And now third breath in, inhale together. Hold the breath in, closing off the throat. Holding even longer now, but without strain. When prompted, release the breath, breathing it all out, letting it all go until there is nothing left, until you are completely empty and open. Simply allow the breath to rise and fall in its own rhythm now. The breath becoming progressively quieter and more still until it is almost impossible to detect. Feel a deep sense of stillness expanding everywhere. Immersing yourself fully in the feeling that is present. Now maintaining this inner stillness, you can adjust yourself in a comfortable position, but do not fall asleep. Throughout this entire period, remaining relaxed and motionless, alert and conscious, staying in touch with my guidance at all times, allowing any disturbances, whether they're external or internal, to draw you deeper within. In Yoga Nidra, you enter the subconscious pranic field. Let your mind merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the third eye, the eyebrow center. Now your consciousness is in direct communication through your energy body. Bring your attention now to the flow of breath, specifically the breath as it naturally moves through both nostrils. See the breath as two separate streams rising and falling. No effort to change or control the breath. Simply watch the natural flow. Now bring your attention to the breath as it moves through the right nostril. See the breath as you inhale and exhale through the right nostril, sensing the warmth of the breath as it passes through the right nostril. You're aware that you're breathing through both, but your focus, your intention is in the right nostril. Now bring your attention to the breath as it moves through the left nostril. Seeing the breath inhaling and exhaling through the left nostril, sensing the coolness of the breath in the left nostril. Again, you're aware that you're breathing through both, but your awareness, your attention is in the left nostril. We'll now begin to visualize breathing through alternate nostrils. On your next inhalation, see the breath coming in through the right nostril and exhaling through the left nostril as you empty the lungs completely. On your next inhalation, breathe in through the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril, emptying the lungs completely. No effort or doing on your part. Simply continue alternating the breath through each nostril. Inhale right nostril, exhale left, inhale left, and exhale right, continuing on your own. Sensing the subtle coolness of the left nostril, the warmth of the right nostril as you continue to breathe. We will bring attention now to the third eye as we breathe. On your next inhalation, breathe in through the right nostril and hold the breath as you bring your attention to the third eye. Exhale through the left nostril, emptying the lungs completely. On your next inhalation, breathe in through the left nostril and hold the breath as you bring your attention to the third eye. And then exhale through the right nostril, emptying the lungs completely. Continue breathing in this way, holding the breath without struggle or strain. Letting the inner wisdom of the body initiate the next breath. Inhale right nostril, hold at the third eye, and exhale left. Inhale left, hold at the third eye, and exhale right. Now breathe normally. Release the technique and simply witness the breath flowing equally through both nostrils. Breath breathing itself. Right and left brain becoming one synchronized, unified whole. Allowing attention once again to naturally rest at the third eye. Magnetically drawing attention and energy inward. Drop into that silent space where all doing stops. Enter an effortless state of being. Bring your awareness now to the tips of the toes. And on your next inhalation, see the breath coming in from the tips of the toes up to the top of the head. And as you exhale, draw the breath down from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Repeating this awareness, this focus for the next few breaths. The next time you inhale, now draw the breath in from the ankles up to the top of the head, and exhale the breath down from the top of the head to the ankles. Now draw the breath in from the knees up to the top of the head, and exhale the breath down from the top of the head to the knees. Inhale from the perineum at the base of the spine up to the top of the head, and exhale the breath down from the top of the head to the perineum at the base of the spine. Inhale from below the navel up to the top of the head, and exhale the breath down from the top of the head to just below the navel. Inhale from the solar plexus up to the top of the head, and exhale the breath down from the top of the head to the solar plexus. Inhale through the heart center. Exhale out through the crown of the head. Inhale through the throat. Exhale out through the crown of the head. Inhale through the third eye. Exhale out through the crown of the head. Merging now into the subtle upward flow of energy. Become one with the boundless field of energy, extending everywhere. All separation dissolving in a background of evenly hovering awareness. Becoming aware of the koshas, the physical kosha. Surrender the entire weight of the body now to gravity. Feel the whole body weighted, sinking down. Moving to the energy kosha. With each breath, sense a cushion of vital energy surrounding and permeating the body until the entire body is felt as a pulsing, tingling energy field. Energy surrounding every cell of the body. Life force growing with each breath in and each breath out. Sensing the shift now into the mental body. Notice the emptiness of the body, the silence of the mind. The mental field held in absolute stillness and inner tranquility. The mind has given up its internal dialogue. Thoughts and images moving through without comment or judgment. Entering the subtler dimension now of the wisdom body. Remain the neutral observer, receiving what is exactly as it is, unconditioned by the past. Feel yourself freed from limiting tendencies and the unconscious forces of the past. You are now free to create your experience of life, moving from conditioned knowledge to the knowing of the self within. And now dissolving into the bliss body. Sense the light of the source illuminating the entire being. You have become one. The whole being luminous, radiant, shining the light of illuminated consciousness. Now bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation right now. Let go. Hand over all fear, apprehension, and anxiety about all that you want to change, control, and manage. Let go of all doing. Feel yourself as time transcendent presence right now. Here, your intention and your affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. Now bring your intention into your awareness. I exist beyond all beliefs. I live in the freedom of the being that I am. I exist beyond all beliefs. I live in the freedom of the being that I am. I exist beyond all beliefs. I live in the freedom of the being that I am. Go deeper into the third eye, the mysterious command center, and let it carry out your intentions, prayers, and affirmations. Know that you are established in that part of your being where your intentions are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. In the third eye, you are empowered to create what you pray for, visualize, and affirm. Your prayers and intentions are carried out at the deepest core of your being. Feel your intention is now being assimilated and adopted by all levels of your body and your being. Completely integrated, totally digested, and fully actualized. At the sacred moment, your whole being has made a major paradigm shift. Establish yourself in trust and total faith that remains free from any need to be in control. Feel totally unburdened and free to move through life with effortless ease. Feel the presence of your higher self, guide, protect, and bless you. Feel this energy and grace fill you and surround you at all times. Knowing that you are soul, you can witness life's experiences and let them pass by. Right response and right actions will come through you. With that clarity, keep your heart open to all conditions. Recognizing at this time that you have made a major shift in perspective. This shift will enable you to interact with yourself and with the world in a new way. The more often you connect with this new perspective, the more empowered you become to shape and create your own life. You are the creator of your experience of life. And now, very, very slowly begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly, so slowly, feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. No effort, no doing on your part. And sensing the body resting on the floor. Quality of the air as it touches the skin. And gradually, so very gradually, you can begin to move as if you're waking from a restful sleep. Or if the impulse is to remain still, then do so. Moving however feels best for your body. Just take your time, do not hurry. Eventually turning on to your side and letting the knees drop to the heart center so the belly can be soft. Taking some nice breaths along the spine. We'll bring your intention into your awareness one last time tonight. I exist beyond all beliefs. I live in the freedom of the being that I am. Change nothing. Every time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. Now you can gradually move and begin to sit up with your eyes closed. Take your time, continuing to stay deep in this inner experience. Regardless of what you recognize consciously that has or has not changed, know that something deep within you has shifted to connect you with your intention tonight. Becoming aware of your body and bringing a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back into the body. And just notice how relaxed the body is. How soft the breath is. How silent the mind is. And how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. Know that you can easily enter here again and again. Now you can gradually open your eyes and come back. And this completes our practice. Namaste.